Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about plug and socket types and why I believe it's important to have a travel adapter like one of these when traveling. So this here is your typical North American power outlet. This is called a Type B socket, which is the two vertical lines with the ground. There's also the Type A, which is just these two vertical lines, but those are for older installations. All the newer installations, new construction, they're all Type B now. And this is what this plug fits into. I have a power outlet strip here and surge protector, and this will fit right in, and it works. But you can't possibly carry this around everywhere you travel or expect the place that you want to travel to, especially if it's international, to have this type of socket design. So what do? You gotta get one of these. This one is the Epica TA105 Pro. This one's brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. And this is what it looks like. And you've got the instructions here. There's safety shutters to avoid accidentally shocking yourself. But I've used the regular one before, which is over here. This one happens to be the white version. And there's also instructions here on how to adjust this power adapter into the different socket types. But I'll show you very easily how this works. So here, if you want the EU socket type, you just pull this forward, and you have the Type C plug that's found all over Europe. I believe South America uses this too. Parts of Asia use this plug. And to retract it, you press this button and just manually pull it back. And there's also the UK plug, Type G, which is one of the most efficient socket types because the ground is much larger than the two prongs. Makes it a very safe socket, so you can use it for the UK. And then you have the Type A plug, which is a North American plug. It's also found in Japan as well as Taiwan. You can also rotate these, and it'll be the Australia plug. One thing you do need to be careful of when you're using these power adapters, these travel power adapters, is that they will not convert the voltage. And that's very important because you don't want to be plugging stuff in that's not the correct voltage, or you may cause an electrical fire or shock yourself. EU, they use like 220 volts to like 250 volts. And North America uses like 110 to 100 volts to like 125 volts. So you definitely want to make sure that the voltage is correct. Otherwise, it's not going to work. But for most low charging devices like phones or laptops, it's okay to plug them into like an EU plug if you're bringing it from North America or vice versa, because they actually have the electronics to handle it, and it doesn't really draw a lot of power. Now, I want to show you something cool with this TA105 Pro. They actually have USB-C outlets here as compared with the old one here, which is USB-A. So this will even charge your devices faster. USB-C is a more modern technology, and this will convert any type of plug worldwide into the socket that you need, like EU or North America, wherever you want. These, although they're great because they come with like every single phone, the standard charging bricks, they're not as universal as one of these, which are so handy to come when traveling. I've actually used this design, not the newer one, but I'm excited to use the newer one too because of the USB-C outlets. And also there's another one here for charging via USB-C. These are very handy to have because I've gone to many destinations throughout the world where I've used all three of these outlets. I've used this in Vietnam, in Thailand. When I went to London, I actually used the London plug, the UK plug rather, and I've also used it in Thailand because Thailand, although many places they do have universal power sockets, it's crazy there. They have support for type A, type G, type O, and type C. This one actually fit the best because if it's grounded, was able to lock into the socket very easily and not move around. The problem with those sockets in Thailand is that they try to be universal, but they'll jiggle a lot. In Vietnam, they also had a universal power outlet for type A and type C as well. And when plugging in either one, it was jiggling in the socket. So in that way, it's good to have one of these to have an option of different plugs that you can use so that it'll be secure in there and you could charge your devices easier instead of bringing one of these and hoping it'll be there that the plug will fit. I mean, these are great, but you gotta make sure that the plug fits, and it's also bulk to carry. Meanwhile, one of these, you can plug in whatever you want. It has USB ports over here. And I would actually probably travel with this one more because it has the USB-C, which will charge your phones and devices faster. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video on why I think it's important to have a travel adapter. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. Bye-bye.